have Saturday, Friday night off because I've got to work Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I must have Sunday night off because I got to work Monday, so they just gave me 4 days in a row off.
What are you going to do Monday?
You?
Oh, that, I'm sorry, the afternoon.
The evening, yeah. So I don't have to go to work Monday night either. Yeah. So I have to go to work Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
But then they only scheduled me for 2 days next week, which I think they'll end up correcting and give me more. I usually work, I'm supposed to work 4 days, 32 hours a week. It's hard to add.
Up 2 games to none. The Blessed Trinity Titans take to the floor on the far side. They're in green, hoping to put this one away in 3 straight. The St. Pius Golden Lions in white on the near court from this look have other ideas.
Oh, yes.
As they begin to celebrate what they hope is going to be a win in Game 3, forcing a 4th and possibly even 5th game here.
And, don't think for a second what you just said isn't exactly what John Frederick talked about in that locker room either, Brian. You're absolutely right, because they believed that they could have won both of those first 2 games.
Well, it was that close. I
Yes.
mean, they only lost both of them in the waning moments. The last couple of points went Trinity's way, and we're going to have a whistle on this very first one.
Net violation on St. Pius.
So
yep.
Trinity for the first time leads 1-0.
Right.
They had St. Pius had done the honors by scoring the first point in each of the previous 2 games. Oh, that one was tough.
Serve.
Man, they floated that one in, and St. Pius, Emily Morrison managed to get a hand on it, but ultimately
It's called out.
Yep, called out.
Leah Hardeman wanted it called in, but not a lot of complaining there that time from the St. Pius bench, and I certainly have no look at it, so I don't know.
Nice running jump serve by Blessed Trinity's Maggie Rick. Bang. They got a touch on the St. Pius side for a 3rd consecutive point.
Yes, and there was also a net violation, so it didn't matter whether the ball went down or not. The net violation on St. Pius.
You get 2 points for that?
I know. Last I checked, it was still just 1.
Double jeopardy, but not 2 points. Okay. Into the net, though. They end their own run with a net serve. And Katrina Connolly will come back to serve for St. Pius, trailing 3-1. She's been a very effective server, has failed once, if that, to put the ball in play. Trinity hammers it right back at them, though, and they'll go up 4-1.
Jessica Hollow that time with the put away.
Take the serve back. Again, with rally scoring, it doesn't matter if they're serving or not. As long as the ball's in play, somebody's going to score a point.
That's right.
Trinity's Katie Ray serving. Big hit, but they dig it up. Katie Ray doing the honors.
Can't control
it.
They
can't follow it. It gets away from Jessica Holler, the hero of the previous point, and now Leah Hardeman, their biggest hitter, comes back to serve.
And she is quite good at the service line as well.
There's no shame in her game no matter where she is on the court.
Yes.
She's got a great all-around play. That was a good one by Callan Arvidsson.
Yes.
She went up and down in one smooth motion there. She's the other hitter of note on the St. Pius team.
And that was all set up by a tough serve by Leah Hardeman, because that ball was not passed well enough where BT could do anything except watch Callan Arvidsson knock it down.
Hardeman's serve goes to the heart of the Trinity defense.
Not passed well again.
Amber McDonald, their libero player, puts it in play. Big block at the net by the number 10, Molly McElvaney. Oh, they're getting a call.
And now it's BT's turn to argue, saying that ball was in.
Well, she was pretty sure she had that one, but the referees say otherwise, and the St. Pius fans right behind him celebrate. Leah Hardeman will serve again. Floats one right in front of Amber McDonald.
Excellent serves by Leah Hardeman. And what it means is you don't need to be hitting a jump serve every time to have an efficient and effective serve, and you're seeing it demonstrated here by Leah Hardeman.
Tries it again, same spot, different player. McElvaney digs it up.
But not well passed again.
Free ball for St. Pius. McElvaney.
Double hit call.
Yeah, double hit.
And here comes St. Pius again.
Yeah, before it ever got to McElvaney, there was a double hit call.
Yeah.
She did get it over, and Leah Hardeman will serve up another one. She goes for the jumper, hits the net this time. She tried to float one in front of Amber McDonald again. It worked once, but not twice.
It's a great serving run, though, by Leah Hardeman. Nicely done.
Brought them back to within one, to lead by one, rather. Ooh. That one echoed through the gym and went into the stands behind the scorer's table. St. Pius up by 2.
And Erin Villetta also enters the floor to play back row for Leah Hardeman. And John Frederick explained this to me, basically, that it's not because Leah Hardeman cannot play defense. She's quite good. It's just that he wants Erin Villetta on the floor as a senior outside hitter one of the team captains and a very good leader for this team.
So Hardiman, the junior, leaves the floor in place of the senior Villela. Oh, that was weird.
Timing issue there between setter and hitter again.
Trinity gets a gift, and they're tied at 7.
Yes.
Trinity's Jessica Holler serving, number 11.
Very short.
Oh, yeah, but a nice dig by number 2, Villela. And Trinity celebrates another point. They're up by 1.
And Pius is making some unforced errors they did not make in sets 1 and 2.
Now
maybe some frustration coming through now.
Yeah, how quick is Coach John Frederick going to call a timeout if this continues?
It won't be much longer.
Nope, and St. Pius looking for a touch on that one. It went way long. That was clear it was out of bounds.
Yeah.
And they didn't get it. They're down by 2.
That one had to be put over immediately by St. Pius. It couldn't even be set.
Morrison out. And here's the timeout by Coach John Frederick of St. Pius.
Yeah, he had to do that.
They went from 2 up to 3 down, a 5-point reversal in a matter of minutes, seconds.
I mean, just basically, this is nothing fancy here, Brian. It's just too many unforced errors in a row by St. Pius. They've been playing such good volleyball. The last thing you want to do is in this third set, when you clearly have proven you can beat Blessed Trinity, at least in a set, you don't want to come back and start handing a team like Blessed Trinity points. So
not a team that's 53-2. They obviously know how to win in more ways than one.
Yes. And
you don't pile up a record like that without figuring it out.
Most people would consider them to be the best team in any classification in the state. Maybe if not them, perhaps Whitewater or Walton. So we'll see them later. But this is an awfully good volleyball team.
Well coached, obviously, by Paul Stevens.
Yes, very well coached. And they've got so much experience on their team.
It seems like the emotional edge belongs to St. Pius, but somehow the machine that is Blessed Trinity is prevailing at this point.
You're right. Good timeout by John Frederick there. 3 ball.
Yep. And Abby Farrick makes the most of it.
Smart job. Nothing
right
fancy there.
Over and 1.
Over and 1. Knocked the ball down, and it was over.
Oh, yeah. And now Trinity's up by 4. In the third, if they win this third game, they are AAA state champions.
Make it 5.
Yep, make it up by 5.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Actually, the ball coming back to St. Pius.
Both McElvaney and Farrick were right there. Not sure which one of them hit it.
Somebody hit it, but it's going back over to St. Pius.
Oh, they got a call.
They got a call, and I apologize. I missed it. I didn't see the call.
Net call?
May have been a net call, yes.
Yeah, well, what's this mean?
That's a substitution.
Oh, substitution. Okay. Well, I saw the referee making this rolling motion with his 2 arms. Thought that might have been the call. Molly Gunn serving for St. Pius. Big hit by McElvaney.
4 hits. That one never came.
Nope.
Now, St. Pius is in a good spot to use what has been one of their best weapons, the block, but they didn't need to block that one. It never came.
Nope. Molly Gunn will get another shot. To put it in play, she does. Here comes the hit, the block. St. Pius, well-timed timeout by John Frederick. Indeed, they have rallied back to bring it within 1. Now we got a timeout, Trinity.
And again, the emotion flowing backwards and forwards in this match so quickly. And these two schools know each other well. I'm not saying they don't like each other, but they know each other very well. And familiarity, sometimes breeds a little bit of contempt. So it's a very emotional match for both schools. So it'll be interesting to see now what does West Trinity come back with. But the block for St. Pius has been impressive throughout this match.
Paul Stevens honored with Coach of the Year, honored with the Coach of the Year title. They have their 3rd straight area title, 3 players on the all-area team. And, the honors piled up for Blessed Trinity along with a 53-2 record.
Man. And, it's not like they're not playing anybody. Schools like both these schools go out and they schedule hard competition throughout the year in different classifications just to get ready for the state tournament.
Well, we're at the state tournament now. All the preparation, that one goes long. Good eyes back there by Amber McDonald. She lets the St. Pius serve go all the way to the grandstand without touching it. Molly McElvaney will serve, number 10 for Blessed Trinity, leading 12-10. Here's a big hit from the left side. They keep it in play somehow.
St. Pius looking for a call there.
4-hit call. They didn't get it, but they managed to win it anyway.
Point. They were looking for a lift call against Blessed Trinity, which they did not get. But as you said, at the end of the day, Brian, it didn't matter. They got the point.
Yes, they did. And the serve back now, trailing by 1. So on the short term, Coach Stevens' timeout for Trinity did not work.
No.
They're tied at 12. It's been St. Pius who benefited from the timeout.
That's true. And again, their block has been one of the best characteristics of their entire playing sequence.
Emily Morris sends one way long.
Yes.
But again, you don't want to coach that out of a player.
No.
Especially that aggressive serving.
If you serve easy serves at Blessed Trinity, you can imagine what happens.
Amber McDonald serving now for Trinity. Here comes Leah Hardiman. She shows a soft touch, follows it up. And
that's going to go over to the
got a whistle
side.
Got a whistle from the second referee.
That's a net violation on St. Pius. So once again, St. Pius cannot get back into that pattern they had of making unforced errors.
We were tied at 12, and now Trinity leads by 2.
Oh, yes.
Leah Hardiman showing why she's got a bright future.
Oh, my. And again, I don't know what the terminology this particular team does. It's often called the T, where you bring in the outside hitter to hit kind of behind the middle blocker. And what it does is it kind of gives the middle blocker, the outside hitter a screen.
Well, that one escapes the St. Pius Golden Lions for another point by Blessed Trinity.
This game's still very, very much
in question.
Absolutely.
Up for grabs.
Oh, I say.
Use whatever cliche you like.
Whatever you like.
Hardiman handles that one. Goes up for the big hit, but it's handled by McDonald on the other side. Still in play somehow. That one's going to go in.
Wow.
In the corner. Heads up by Molly McElvaney.
Very smart shot. Nothing fancy. Just she knew the entire defense was sucked up, and she knew the worst case they'll have to run and dive to go get it. In best case, the ball drops in for a point just like it did.
Up by 3. And then they give it away.
They handed it over.
Yep, handed it over, and along with a point. Coming back to serve will be Katrina Connolly. She started the match serving for St. Pius, and as I have said several times, has been quite effective. She's a setter that does a good job serving, and St. Pius gets a point on her serve.
Yeah, that was just hit too hard without any blocker up, so Blessed Trinity looking for high hands. You got to basically put it where the blocker can get to it.
That one comes across. And
on the touch.
Yep. Well, it was.
And getting awfully close to where John Frederick will need to call another timeout just to slow the momentum down. Because even though it doesn't seem like much, these 2-point swings that are happening for Blessed Trinity are really digging St. Pius deeper in a hole.
The higher up the score we climb, the more important it becomes. Hardiman into the block. That one might have gone long, but Blanca Burrow, the libero, went for it anyway. Hardiman this time delivers.
There's a young lady you don't hand 3 swings to in one rally, because one of them is going to come down right at you.
Yep.
My, oh my. What a
it's
nice
coming from way
swing.
up, and it's coming with authority.
It certainly is.
Leah Hardiman back to serve. She'll float one over there.
That's a good serve, and taking Blessed Trinity way out of their offense, and look where we are.
Yep. Tied at 17.
And she may not serve it hard, but she's serving in the right spot with the right amount of spin on it and causing trouble for Blessed Trinity's passers.
Well, she's sending it right towards the libero player, Amber McDonald, who we've already said several times is taped up heavily on her left leg. Maybe mobility. That may be a weakness, but There to back up McDonald is Molly McIlvaney. And Trinity goes up by 1. Gets the serve back.
So very tightly contested here.
But for the first time, Trinity has been consistently leading in this game, whereas they have come from behind in the previous 2, but St. Pius ties it at 18.
And that's all about the block of Callan Arvidsson that time. She got 99% of that ball on her own. Well done.
Deja vu all over again. Back and forth, and only the last couple of points are going to count. They might as well start at 0-0 and play to 2.
I tell you.
That one's going long. Well, it's off the touch.
Yes, off the touch.
Katrina Connolly got a hand on it, got 2 hands on it, but the wrong direction.
It was a very nice serve, too, by Callan Arvidsson. Just didn't quite end up with the result that she was expecting, of course.
Jessica Holler will serve, leading by a point. Goes directly to Leah Hardiman. Back set. Long. No touch. Point St. Pius. We're tied at 19.
And
double substitutions for St. Pius. Coming in as number 12, Molly Gunn. And number 3, Peyton Osborne, making what I believe is her first appearance in the game.
Molly Gunn's coming into set because they run the 6-2 offense, running with 2 setters. But, as you said,
set for number 16, Emily Morrison. She delivers from the left side. A job that is somewhat normally that of Leah Hardiman. And they go up by a point.
Now, Leah Hardiman is still in the back row, but there's a timeout that I thought had to come from somebody.
Yep, and it was Trinity apparently that called it first.
Somebody blinked in that situation, and in this time it was Blessed Trinity blinked just a little bit because they saw the momentum really winding its way back to the Golden Lions of St. Pius.
Again, Blessed Trinity has led pretty consistently in this third game, potentially a deciding game in their favor.
Yeah.
But St. Pius now is the ones fighting back, and maybe from behind will emerge as the winners in this third game, forcing a 4th. Well, we're still a ways from that, but not so far. Play is to 25 points. St. Pius needs 5, Trinity needs 6. That's the situation right now. No shortage of energy in the room, as we mentioned right at the very top of the broadcast.
Wow.
And, the mini towels, the terrible towels they have been brought to St. Pius. They've got their streamers, they've got their towels, they're waving everything, jumping up and down, raising all kinds of fuss here in the Marietta High School gym.
And I still love that fan for St. Pius, who has been there for so long, for so many matches.
Molly Gunn serving. Comes across for McIlvaney. She's blocked.
Kept alive.
Yep, Leah Hardiman sends one of her own, still alive. Another one. She gets another one up. Blanca Burrow, the libero. A little push.
Beautiful shot.
A little dump.
What a pretty shot from Emily Morrison right down the line, and when you really needed it, because you didn't want to go back to tied with Blessed Trinity at this point.
Well, they've been here before, up by 2 with 4 to play.
Wow.
And we've seen Trinity come back. Good up by Morrison.
Kept alive.
Another one by McDonald, and a dump from the other side. Oh, but it's still alive. Who got underneath that ball? That was amazing.
That was the libero.
Blanca Burrow, it's up. Thought it was still alive. It was in the air, but a whistle blew, and Trinity gets the point. They're within 1.
Bianca Burrow made an amazing pancake dig on a ball that had no business of being down, or had every business of being down. And John Frederick, of course, concerned, but his team has played so well and so hard.
Well, it's another one of those situations where you wish both of them could win. And Morrison gets one to drop in the corner. They're up by 2 again.
Wow.
Coming back to serve, it'll be Casey Mack. We haven't called her name or number. It could be her first appearance in the game.
Different server, different look.
Yep, she floats one over to McIlvaney. Free ball. Hardiman goes long.
Wow. It was a nice idea, and Hardiman had every opportunity. She just went a little too much with it.
There was nobody there, but
Yes.
there didn't need to be. It went a little too far.
I admire the idea.
No one
she
could
got
reach it, and no one was there.
But I admire the idea because she went and used what she has and did a good job of putting the ball down.
Hardiman, long again.
Missed. She missed again and again. It was the X or the T play, depending on how it is called. And the play was set up perfectly. She had a great swing at it, just missed.
Yep. There again, no one was there, and that's who got to it.
Down.
Yep, that one lands in the same spot. This time it's in. They're up by a point with 2 to play.
Oh boy, the tension is palpable everywhere on every play.
Yep. Bianca Burrow now will serve.
Wow.
That one crawls across the net, touched by Callan Arvidsson, hits the floor. We're tied at 23. Anybody's game again.
And if those of you who are watching at home know who's going to win, you're way ahead of me right now because it is so close.
And all 3 games have been exactly
Guess
like
who?
this. Hardiman.
Oh, yes.
With authority.
Well, she'd missed a couple really close swings, but not that time, and she went up, and then the ball came down in a hurry.
Now, can the Golden Lions close the deal? They need 1 point to force a 4th game.
This is a good rotation for the Golden Lions.
Yep. Arvidsson and Hardiman both up front.
And Katrina Connolly serving.
That's, if you had to draw it up, that'd be the way you'd want it.
Yes.
Morrison in the backcourt.
That would have been long.
Oh, Blanca keeps it
my.
in, but can't make it happen. Tied at 24. And once again, both teams need 2 points to win.
If the ball's passed well, I can tell you where it's going to go unless something strange is happening.
That one's
that's
long.
out.
Trinity gives one away. And now St. Pius with the serve needs 1 point to force a 4th game. And who's got the ball? Leah Hardiman.
And you can't imagine a better person had the ball in hand right now.
Where's it going? Straight towards the libero, McDonald and McElvaney. McElvaney
dug up.
Hardiman digs it up. Free ball, and they can't deliver. Tied at 25. Again, both teams need 2 points.
Oh, my. I tell you, these two teams, I mean, it seems like every time the ball is touched, the tension meter goes up.
I can turn off my pacemaker. I don't need it anymore. That one, soft touch by Ryan Boykin. Pius goes up by a point. Once again, we are at game point for St. Pius.
And Boykin back, check that. Not Boykin, my bad.
That's Arvidsson to serve.
Yes.
Long, no,
down.
It's down.
Molly McElvaney that time, that's a pressure-packed swing right there.
This could go on for a while. It already has.
Already has, and
we were tied at 23, we're tied at 24, we're tied at 25, now we're tied at 26. McElvaney again. Finds the spot.
Outside power.
Trinity goes up by 1. They need a single point to win. Their first time they've been in this position since game 2.
And this isn't just to win this set, it is to win the state championship.
And the state championship title that goes with it. You're right. Morrison. McDonald setting for McElvaney. Bianca Burrow keeps it in play.
Wow.
Likewise in the back, Katie Ray does the same. It's still in play. Amber McDonald for McElvaney, dumps it. Connolly gets it. Up goes Morrison again, and she gets it to drop. We're tied at 27. Did I mention this could go on for a while?
There is no cap, in case anyone's wondering.
That's a good thing.
We could be here for a considerable period of time.
Yeah, it could go 123 to 123, and somebody still needs 2 points.
And the way these two teams are playing, they might be on for a while because they know each other so well, and they're doing all the same things to each other.
Molly Gunn to serve for St. Pius and the Golden Lions. They need 2 to win, as does Blessed Trinity. McElvaney handled. Up for the block.
Never came.
That's right. It fell on the Trinity side of the net.
Yes.
And St. Pius needs a point to win and force a game 4.
I think you've said that before.
They've been in this position at least 5 times by my recollection since it was 23 all.
Yes.
Oh, they're going to get the touch and the point on Trinity. We're tied at 28. They need 2 to win the state championship title. Did I mention this could go on for a while?
Well, it was a well set up play that time by Blessed Trinity.
It's McElvaney to serve. So their big hitter is in the back court. She floats one to the left side of the St. Pius defense. Morrison with a little dump. Morrison with a hit.
Did not come.
Nope. Into the net and blocked. Match point. Blessed Trinity Titans. Back to serve, number 7, Ashley McDonald. Senior and her first appearance in the game, by my count. Handled by Morrison. Hit by Morrison. And down. There it is. The Blessed Trinity Titans have fought back in 3 consecutive games to take the title that many thought was theirs for the asking. But St. Pius and the Golden Lions fought them tooth and claw all the way to this point to finish runners-up in the AAA championship.
It seemed that every point was contended to the absolute nth degree in that entire match, and the scores reflect that kind of a match. I know it went 3-0, and that's what many people will remember, but you look at the scores,
yep,
every game was so close.
And it's like they say, you had to be there to know the whole story, and
absolutely.
we were. An amazing AAA state championship has finished. And if there was a tough act to follow from the AA title game, well, this one pretty much lived up to the billing.
Yeah, with the exception of it going 5 sets, you can't ask for 3 better played, better contested games.
So the Blessed Trinity Titans earned the state 3A championship here at Marietta High School. What a great one.
Well, it really was, and a lot of great players you could talk about for Blessed Trinity, and we saw a lot of what makes them so good. We saw Molly McElvaney with big swings. We saw Jessica Holler with big swings. We saw great setting from Maggie Rick. Great defensive work from Ashley McDonald. And that just begins to tell the story.
Well, their 3rd title, 2006, 2010. They'll add 2012 to their list of championships in the Georgia High School Association volleyball tournament.
Well, Paul Stevens has done a great job building the program at Blessed Trinity, and whoever stays, whoever goes, they're going to be in contention for a long time to come the way he's built that program. So I congratulate him on doing a great job.
Validation for the Coach of the Year in their area?
Absolutely. But just a very well played. And again, you have to feel it hurts to feel because the losers, someone's going to lose. And obviously, and John Frederick, though, has been here several times and does a great job with his program. And he's got a lot of young talent on that team. And I'll tell you, when you got Leah Hardiman over there swinging and Emily Morrison swinging,
Amber McDonald, the libero.
Be confident you'll be back again.
Yep. Freshman Sarah Parker, middle hitter. She's got a lot of talent to bring along. And no doubt this helps his recruiting, if you will, from the student body. You know, there are probably some closet players out there that would like to be a part of this program. And we may see some of them next year.
Absolutely.
So with heads held high, the St. Pius Golden Lions tri-captains go to accept, quad captains go to accept their trophy. They played so well.
They did. They played so well.
Five
and so
of them
hard
over there to receive the trophy.
You know, that's all. I'm sure that's all the seniors and or captains for the team. And I know that it's going to hurt for a while, but they should certainly hold their heads high.
Indeed.
You're absolutely right, Brian.
Indeed, they're 5 seniors: Kellen Arvidsson, Aaron Villela, Amanda Stitt, Bianca Burrow, the libero in the yellow and the blue number 7, and Emily Morrison, number 16, who had some big swings and critical points in this match. And celebrating their 3rd championship, as I mentioned, will be Coach Paul Stevens and the Blessed Trinity Titans, as Jessica Holler and Abby Farrick go to collect the hardware.
Well, 2 of the 3 seniors out there at once. I'm sure the team captains as well. But they are a happy bunch of Titans, and again, the tension as each of those 3 sets came to an end was so distinctive in the room, because they could have gone, all 3 of those sets could have easily gone either way.
Well, we certainly thank you for joining us. If you're a Titans fan, you can be very proud. If you're a St. Pius Golden Lions fan, you can be equally proud of their runner-up finish, and a very entertaining contest it was. For my colleague Phil Bush, I'm Brian Drever. So long for now. We'll be back with the 4A title game shortly.